Hey yo, how's it going guys? It's General Good here. And welcome to something a little bit different today. Today, I'm not going to be playing a career mode or anything. As you can see, yes, I am on a career mode manager, or screen, or the career mode screen for my manager career. But that's not what we're doing. Basically, what I'm doing today is I'm going to tell you some of the transfer rumors that have been, that have been going around. I'm using the app Onefootball. I'll leave a link to the website down in the description, along with, just a link to the website in the description. There's an app, Android, Apple. You should go download it. It gives you live updates of games, tells you transfer rumors, scores, everything you need to know about soccer or football, depending on what country you're from. And this is not a sponsored video, of course, because I am like a small YouTuber. But anyway, let me go find the one that wait. Need to go up a little bit more on this. Okay. The first transfer rumor that I want to focus on is one that I'm pretty sure will not happen in this transfer window, or at least for a couple more years. But that doesn't mean it won't happen. I just don't think it will. And that will be, transfers, search player. Alright, there's two transfer rumors for one player, and that player, I'll let you guys figure it out actually. He's from the Bundesliga. He's from Dortmund. Nationality. Gotta look for his flag. Can't remember what the country is. I'm derping right now, guys. There it is. He's from Gabon. If you haven't guessed it yet, it is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Now, on FIFA, he's rated 86 overall. I think he's had a couple informs recently. So he's been in form recently, He's been at the club since 2013. And he has been approached by both Arsenal and Barcelona. Now, I could see him going to Barcelona, but now the question is, if he went to Barcelona, what would happen to Suarez? Or would they change the formation, keep it the same, take off Busquets, play Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang at cam, and then put Iniesta at center defensive mid? Would they change the formation to a 4-3-3 attack and play Aubameyang up top? It's question to me as to what Barcelona would do. Arsenal, I couldn't really see Aubameyang going to them, but I could see Aubameyang like fitting into the squad perfectly. Because Giroud last season, he wasn't in that great of a form. This year he's better. He got an inform this week or last week. I think it was last week. He's been getting back into form. But I could see Aubameyang taking Giroud's place in the starting lineup alongside of Sanchez and in front of Ozil. Yeah, I could see that happening. So yeah, the next person. I had one. Now I need to find it again. There it is. Okay, so the new one is a goalkeeper from France who plays in the BPL or EPL. whatever it is now. Nationality, French. As soon as I go to the team, you guys will, I'm pretty sure you guys will know who it is. Crystal Palace. It is Steve Mandanda. Now, he's been informed recently. I believe he's gotten a couple informed cards. His overall is 85, and he just arrived from Marseille, like, over the summer. But now there is a rumor, which I highly doubt is going to happen, but there is a rumor of him going to OGC Nice. I'm not entirely sure who Nice's keeper is. I'm gonna look that up right now. They have Hassan, Poplin, Bennett, and Cardinale. You could tell I was struggling. Probably didn't pronounce some of those names right. But they don't really have, like, the big name keepers. Mandanda would definitely do that. It would be a big name keeper going into a club that has, or that produced a couple big name players that have sort of fallen now, like Ben Arfa and Ben Yedder. But I don't think Mandanda is going to go to Crystal Palace this transfer window, especially because the transfer window is almost over. There's like 4 or 5 days left in the transfer window. Highly doubt that's going to happen. But yeah, and he's 31. He's got a couple more years ahead of him. Whether he'll move on in his career or not, that is a question that we're sort of all wanting to know, I believe. But yeah, nobody really knows what he's going to do. I personally think he's going to stay at Crystal Palace just because he recently came there, but nobody can ever really know. Alright. Then the next one we have. Oh, he is Brazilian. It's not who you're thinking of. It's not Neymar, so don't get your hopes up on a Neymar transfer rumor. He is from the Bundesliga. He's a center defensive mid who plays for Wolfsburg. If you guys haven't guessed it yet, it is Luis Gustavo. Now, Luis Gustavo has been, or there's a transfer rumor of him going to Juventus. I could possibly see that happening, considering Juventus have Khedira. I mean, not that that really has anything to do with it, but Khedira is probably, or there's Khedira and Pjanic and Cuadrado. So as you can tell, and Marquisio also, Juventus have like midfielders that they can play. While Cuadrado is probably playing like up front at the right wing position. To be honest, I'm not sure entirely what formation they use, but I'm pretty sure that they have Cuadrado playing up front. But I honestly don't think Luis Gustavo would bring that much to the team that they don't already have. While he is a good player, I just think that they have enough midfielders to put in the team that they don't really need a new one to take anybody's place. I mean, Khedira is getting sort of old. Well, he's 29, Gustavo's 28. So, I mean, Khedira is getting up there, but they could get a couple more years out of him. But yeah, I just really don't see Luis Gustavo actually going to Juventus. Yeah, so there's that one. Next one we have is he is from Switzerland. Yes, that's right. We're going to Switzerland now, guys. We went from the big clubs, or the big teams, from Brazil Oh, I'm in the wrong section. To Switzerland. This guy also plays for Wolfsburg, and he is a left back. His name is Ricardo Rodriguez. Now, he's pretty young, and he's 83 rated on FIFA. So to be honest, that's pretty good. He's 5'11", left foot. That's basically what he's decently fast. So that's what like right backs and left backs are supposed to do, or the outside backs. But anyway, there's a transfer rumor that's reportedly, there's a transfer rumor for him going to Juventus. Now this one, I don't think is happening. I mean, it very well could, but I just honestly don't think it will happen, because they have Liechtensteiner, who is playing, or who they play left back. They have Mehdi Benatia. They have Dani Alves, Alexandro, Bonucci, Barzagli, and Chiellini. Juventus is stacked with defenders. I really don't see Ricardo Rodriguez fitting in there. But yeah, that's actually basically all I had for him. I just don't really see him fitting into the club. But you really never know. Okay, next one. It's not a transfer rumor. It's a contract extension. He has become a very good player for his age of 17, I believe. I believe that's how old he is, 18, 19. He's young. He plays for Dortmund. He's American. I probably just gave it away to some of you guys. Come on, where's the Bundesliga? He is from Dortmund, which I probably already said. His name is... I never heard of him. His name is Christian Pulisic. Now, he's 17. His overall is about 70-something. He's really good. I think his overall is 72 at the start of FIFA. He's decently fast. But yeah, anyway. Basically, there was a contract extension for him, and he signed a contract where he will stay at the club until 2020. This is huge news, because even though he can still go on loan, I highly doubt Dortmund will want to get rid of him now that he has a contract extension until 2020. And to be honest, I could see him becoming one of Dortmund's main starters in the future. Like, he's an amazing player. He brings a lot to the table when he is on the pitch. I could see that happening. Okay. Next one. There is a lot of stuff for him. Well, it's actually only 3. He plays, once again, in the Premier League. He plays for my team, Manchester City, and he plays for the big league, or the big country of Argentina. If you haven't figured it out yet, it is Sergio Aguero. Sergio Aguero. He's 89 rated on FIFA, 28 years old, 5'8". He's extremely fast. He's very athletic. He's very small, but that small is actually good in his case, because he makes up for it in pace. But anyway, there has been 3 rumors about him. One is a contract extension for an undisclosed price and undisclosed time period. But then there's 2 transfer rumors that he might be going places. The one is Juventus. Now, Aguero going to Juventus. I don't see that happening, but if it did, Juventus would be basically OP when it comes to the strikers. Because they have two Argentinian strikers already, Dybala and Higuain. So if you get Aguero up there on one of the wings, that team, like, there would be no stopping Juventus at all. Like, I know they don't have a lot of threats in their league, but still, they could move to a different league and they could still dominate. They could probably go into the Premier League and dominate some of the teams there. I'm not saying all of them, because the Premier League has some pretty massive teams, but I could see them beating a lot of the teams in the Premier League if they did ever go there, but which I know they won't. But still, Juventus would be unstoppable. And then the other one is him going to Inter Milan. Now Alexis Sanchez also has one going for Inter Milan, but I don't really see either of them going there. Yes, Inter is an okay club, or is a good club. Yes, Aguero and Sanchez are both good players, but I just don't see this happening. Inter is kind of a smaller club, so due to them being a kind of smaller club, I'm not trying to be like biased or anything, or I'm not trying to offend anybody, but I just don't see that happening because they're a smaller club. Like they're a decent size club, but they're not big enough to buy the big names like Aguero or Sanchez. I mean, I might be wrong, but that's what I believe. I'm going off of what I personally think. Okay, next on the list, we have another Premier League player. This transfer rumor is actually confirmed. So yeah, the transfer rumor was confirmed. He plays for one of the top 9 international teams, and that team is Portugal. Portugal. Don't know why I said it so weird. His name, I backed out. Okay. His name is Jose Fonte. Now, he's 32. He's getting to the end of his soccer career, but there was still a recent rumor about him, and that rumor is about him going, or actually it's not a rumor, it was confirmed, but this transfer rumor was confirmed that he has joined West Ham. Now, the rest of the season is going to be interesting for Southampton. Now that they got rid of Jose Fonte, which is one of the best players on their team, so it's gonna make the rest of the season interesting for Southampton, and it's also gonna make the season interesting for Fonte because he's at a new club. He'll play against his old club at some point. Yeah. Anyway, that's gonna be an interesting one. It's going to be interesting to see how Fonte turns out at West Ham. I think he'll do okay. I think he'll do okay. Well, actually, yeah, that's basically all I have. I think that he will do okay. Okay. Next one. This one was also a confirmed transfer. He plays for the Netherlands. The league he plays in is now Ligue 1. I believe. Wait, am I looking up? Oh yeah, he does play in that. Yes, he does play in Ligue 1. But he used to play for the Premier League. If you guys haven't figured out who it is the one, the only Memphis Depay. Now, Memphis Depay was said to be the next Ronaldo. Whatever happened to that? He's now 22 and he's 80 rated on FIFA. To be honest, I still don't think I don't think he's gonna turn out to be anything. Because he recently just transferred away from United to Olympique Lyonnais. So he went to Olympique Lyonnais for 60 million pounds, not dollars. And he signed a contract that'll last until 2021. Now that's actually a long time away if you think about it. It's about a good 4 or 5 years. 4. We're in 17 now. Yeah, it's a good 4-year contract. I could see him growing, but I still don't think he'll be like the next Ronaldo. To be honest, I could see Christian Pulisic becoming the next, like a better player than Memphis Depay, because for his age and for him to be that young, for him to be that age and be that good, I could see him becoming next. Alright, next player. This player plays in the Bundesliga. He's German, of course. He plays for my team, Bayern Munich. And he is a striker who has a center mid or center forward card on FIFA. Yeah, that's right. I can't find him on here. I have to go to my club. Hey. Okay. He's also played right mid or right wing. That is Thomas Muller. Yes, that's right. Thomas Muller. Thomas Muller. He's 26. He's 6'1". He has a high work rate for both attacking and defensive. 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. He's a really good player. He's 87 rated. He's decently fast, I think. Where's sprint speed? Yes, he's decently fast. But anyway, he has been there's a transfer rumor about him going to PSG. To be honest, I could potentially see this happening. I mean, as sad as I'll be if it does, I could see that happening. Because if you think about it, PSG players up front, there's Cavani and Draxler. Those are like the two big players when it comes to strikers for PSG. I could see Muller going there because of Draxler, but will Muller play striker or center forward? No, probably not. He will probably play right wing, right mid, whatever formation they use. That's probably what they will play. Actually, yeah, that's all I got for him. And basically and then there's a transfer rumor of somebody going to Bayern. Oh, maybe they can work up a swap here. His name, sorry, I'm jumping ahead of myself. He is Italian. As I already said, he plays for PSG. Where's Ligue 1? There it is. and he plays for PSG, and he's a center mid. If you haven't figured out who it is Verratti, Marco Verratti. There's a transfer rumor about him going to Bayern. Now, with not a lot of days left in the transfer market, I don't see him going to Bayern. Will he eventually? I could possibly see him going to Bayern, because there's been a lot of rumors about Alonso retiring. So Verratti would be a good replacement, but Bayern also have Sanchez and Kimmich, who are two good young center mids who could take Alonso's spot. So, could Verratti go to Bayern? Yes. Do I think there's a possibility that Bayern and PSG will do a trade thing between Muller and Verratti? I could see it happening. Whether or not it will, that we don't know. Okay. But anyway, guys, those were some transfer rumors that I think could possibly happen. Highly doubt they will, but that's what I think. But those are just transfer rumors that people think might happen. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you hit the like button down below. If you enjoy my content and you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button down below, or my little face in the bottom right hand corner. If you want me to do more of this, hit that like button down below. Let's go for 10 likes for another video. That'll be great. And just remember, guys, all these videos, or all these rumors, they're rumors I picked, and what I said after that is my own opinion. So please don't give me any criticism for saying what I said. That's what I believe, and it's what I stand by when it comes to soccer and FIFA. I hope I made my opinion, or I hope that I made sense with what I was saying. I personally think that most of those players aren't going to go to the clubs that they're rumored to go to, even in the summer transfer window. Some of them I could see happening, but most of them I do not see happening at all. But yeah, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace.